Yo, what's up, JFam? Welcome back to another video. Today, I have a brand new series for you guys, and it's going to be a little twist on basically like a podcast, but instead of like, the traditional like sit down camera, chairs, just like talking with a guest. Number one, I don't even have the setup for that. You're broke! And number two, everybody else kind of does that. So I wanted to put a little twist on it, and I wanted to do a biblical podcast series, but with gameplay and specifically with Fortnite. So, because I wanted to add some gaming, especially Fortnite, because I love playing Fortnite. I wanted to add some gaming content to the channel, and I wanted to figure out how to do it in my own way, put up my own little twist on it. And I came up with this idea. So basically, I'm gonna try this and see how you guys like it. Let me know if you like it down in the comments below, and also with the like button. And yeah, this first episode is with my friend Joey. Just a little introduction about him. He is a pastor's kid, grew up Christian, loves God, has a great leadership with his father, obviously who's the pastor at his church, and he's just a great kid, very Christ-like minded and very, very smart. So I wanted to get him on here for the first episode, talk about a few things, talk about a few good questions that you guys might be asking and really not have thought of to ask. But when we ask these questions, you're gonna be like, like that's a good question. I wonder what they they think about it, and you could also think about it as well. And tell me in the comments below what you think about the questions and how you would answer it as well. And yeah, so I just appreciate everything. I appreciate the support. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you do obviously like the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, JFam. All right, we're going
Jaden,
lonely. Yeah.
Small compromise. Lonely, that is far, man. Let's go here.
Oh,
Whatever this is called. Yeah, just so it's not boring. But yeah, small compromise. What are some things that you think that, because my dad preached on it this Sunday or last Sunday, and I also had a conversation with my boys, like just little things that we could say we have done that like didn't think it would like lead to much, and then later down the line, like holy crap, that started from that little thing.
Yeah, so no, that's a good first question. And I want to start off with the story of John the Baptist getting beheaded by King Herod because he fell into lust. To begin with the story, like John obviously got in prison for following Jesus and preaching to Herod's people, which he didn't like, so he put him in jail. But Herod didn't want to kill John because a lot of the people loved John, and they didn't want him to die. And if he did kill him, it would have caused like outrage and like. But yeah, no. So like King Herod didn't want to kill John because of what the people were gonna think of him, and so he didn't. He just kept him in jail. I just killed a bot. Popcorn salt 3. Okay, buddy. So he put him in jail. Then after that, it was his birthday. So Jezebel. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Hey, it's Editor Jane here. Yeah, how's it going? Before I go on, I wanted to just go do a voiceover because I did get this wrong when I was reading this in Mark, and I'll put the Bible verse on the screen so you could go, read it for yourself. Read the whole chapter for yourself. It's a pretty good chapter. For some reason, I called her Jezebel and Queen Jezebel, and I said Queen Jezebel was the reason why King Herod killed John the Baptist. It wasn't Jezebel. It was actually this girl named Salome. She was a princess, and her mother was Herodias, who married Herod and also Herod's brother, which is the reason why John in the first place was in prison, because, well, he actually told Herod, hey, you can't marry your brother's wife, and so he put him in jail, and Herodias was really mad at John for saying that, and so basically she sent her daughter to go dance for him. I'm gonna explain it more out of the voiceover. I just wanted to clear up the names I got wrong. It's not Jezebel. It's actually Princess Salome who danced for him, and her mother who told her to ask for John to get beheaded, who was Queen Herodias. So yeah, that's basically, I just want to clear that up. Back to the video. Went to him and gave him a lap dance for his birthday, pretty much. And he was so like consumed by his lust at that point because he thought she was hot and all that stuff. He told her, he was like, yeah, I'll give you anything you want, whatever you want, I'll give it to you. And she's like, oh, whatever I want, huh? And she's like, and he's like, yeah, whatever you want, like just name it and I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
And she knew that her mother wanted John the Baptist to get beheaded. Yeah, so obviously she wanted John the Baptist, beheaded because her mom wanted it. They both hated him. So she asked for that, and without hesitation, he went right down to the prison and just cut off his head, gave it to Jezebel, and Jezebel gave it to her mom, the queen at the time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the fact that he went from being really scared of what the public thought of him if he cut off his head, to not wanting to just keeping him in jail, to instantly just going down with no hesitation to cut off his head just because Jezebel asked him to, because he was so consumed by lust, shows how strong lust really is and how much it really
that little lap dance. Yeah,
it's way more destructive than we think, than just looking at naked girls or guys or whatever, and masturbating or something. It totally has a deeper like meaning, and definitely has way deeper like consequences to it depending on the situation, as we can see from King Harad. And so like when we're falling into lust, I think that's like a little compromise that, you know, like, oh, it's just like, you know, we usually always say like, you know, we do it and we're like, okay, no, it's the last time, you know, it's the last time, but we keep doing it because, you know, foolishly we don't flee from the sin, which we know that we're supposed to flee from it, not fight it. And, you know, a lot of times we just end up falling to it because we don't know, we just get so consumed.
Yeah, that's definitely, I think, and any lust is little small compromises that we make at little things like,
Right.
okay, watching TikTok and something crazy,
okay, that's where I was
little thing pops up, and then you're like,
yep.
okay, and then you go in a deeper hole, and then you find yourself watching porn, and it's just like,
Well, yep,
dude,
that's what happens.
I started from just a little video, and now I'm here watching porn.
You're
Like,
scrolling on
dude,
TikTok. Yeah, literally, this is what happens to me. Like, I'm scrolling on Instagram Reels, and all of a sudden, like, you know, oh, I scroll past like an OnlyFans model, and then I'm like, oh shoot, like now I'm being tempted. Like, I scroll past, like, alright, whatever, and then more of it comes on, and then like it makes you wanna just like from just scrolling on Instagram, it's like 3 a.m. You know, so it's kind of freak hours. So
Yeah.
You're scrolling, and it just catches you off guard, and then you're super vulnerable.
100%. And I think for me, it's like little things like, I know when I get to 3 a.m., I'm going to be wanting to do stuff that I normally wouldn't do at a normal hour.
Yep.
My mom used to tell me this all the time. Like, with all my friends, like, we used to have sleepovers, she was like, go to bed at a reasonable time because when you get past a certain time, you guys don't think straight. And that's true for everything.
So true.
Like, once you get past a certain time, it's like, okay, you're not thinking straight. You're going to, like, me and Jane have had plenty of sleepovers where we've done stupid crap.
3, 2, 1.
Like, not even maybe sinning, but like just stupid crap that was like, you wake up in the morning like, dude, what were we thinking? Because it's late, you're not thinking. You know what I'm saying?
We've like ding dong dish before, you know, like done that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I have with my friends when we had like
Stupid, crazy, gone to the casino for too long, stuff like that. Just like little things like that. That's just like, we shouldn't have done it, but we weren't thinking straight. Whatever. The point is I think knowing your weaknesses and knowing like, okay, at this time I'm gonna want to do stuff that I normally wouldn't want to do, setting it in your time like, okay, I need to go to bed before this, or I need to stop watching social media at this time. Shut my phone off at a certain time. Yeah, stuff like that. Just setting up boundaries, like even maybe with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, whatever, like I can't be sitting in the car for too long because I know if I do, then I'll, you know, be tempted to do things that I normally wouldn't want to do.
You have to make the effort to cut off those little compromises that could lead you down the road. So, you know, doing that type of stuff when it comes to lust.
100%. Yeah. And then also one thing that I think something that comes with lust after is like praying for forgiveness, because you catch yourself like saying to yourself every single time, I'm not gonna do it again. I promise God, it's my last time. Like tomorrow I'm a new man, all these things. And I even find myself praying a lot. Like is like these prayers, like is he even like caring? You know, is at this place has he given up?
One tap all the way over here.
Nice. Has he even given up type of thing? Like is he just like, you know what I'm saying? And I watched Cliff say something. Cliff is such a smart guy.
Full trooper. You're fake, buddy.
Gonzo. Cliff said, praying with the heart, like God knows our heart. So even like just saying, God, I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Wash me clean, make me new, and that's it. Like there doesn't need to be sometimes we think that like after we sin we need to work to do, like we start reading our Bible right then and there, like things like that. Like no, it's the heart. God knows our heart. God knows. Oh, bomb right here.
I'm bombing him back.
You got heals?
Yeah, I do.
They're pushing.
Drinking too big, so real quick, just hide. Get box fight him. On me. We're gonna shot
this guy just got hit.
Knocks. One shot at me.
Holy frick. Okay, yeah, like I was saying before, dang. No, just like God knows our heart. Like when you're sending out a prayer, are you meaning the prayer? Like in your heart, are you knowing like, okay, God, I'm actually gonna make an effort to not do this sin again. I'm gonna set up boundaries. I'm gonna do things to make sure that I'm not falling into it. Or are you having a heart that's like, okay, if it happens again, like I wouldn't be opposed. You know what I'm saying? Like He knows everything. You know what I'm saying? And so that really helped when I'm praying, like to have a heart of like, okay, I want to move past the sin. I want to get rid of it. I don't want to keep sinning. I don't want to keep falling into this
Yeah,
temptation.
and even if you don't do it overnight, because that's not realistic.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen overnight. But as long as you have that heart, you know, it will happen. And you know, it's just that's the type of heart you want to have.
Yeah, and I would say for me, small compromises for me the biggest thing is missing days of reading my Bible. When I'm not reading my Bible, I tend to fall into sin way more. Way more.
100%. Yeah, keep pressure.
It's so easy, like
100%. Yeah, because like when I was reading my Bible constantly, I was feeling good, you know, like
you're guarded. Your heart's guarded.
Yep, 100%. As soon as I, you know, took a little break, like a few days or a week break, like I started getting tempted easier.
It's completely different.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's just, you know, a good example. It shows like why you really truly need to stay in your word.
And that's one compromise that's like, it's small compromise, but it's actually really big. It's really big.
Yep, 100%.
Should we push this duo? Here.
Yeah. 105.
Nice. You got heals?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, I got this.
They jump.
You got rocket ammo or no?
I have none.
Okay. Yeah, but that's probably my biggest thing reading your Bible is like a compromise that you cannot let happen.
That makes so much
sense. Because even though it's missing one day, like that one day could lead to falling into sin.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Or falling back into addiction that you had or something like that. So making sure that you're always prayed up, and even like not prayed up, reading about what prayed up too, like making sure that like throughout the day I'll pray to God constantly because like when you have a one-on-one, if you have a relationship with God, so if you're talking to God every single day, that's you talk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nice. Good snipe.
Like, yeah, let's get on this mountain.
Is he knocked or no?
No, he's dead. He just disintegrated. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? For a small compromise. I mean, what else we got here?
For small compromise, no, I think that's about it. And just like always reading your Bible, always keep praying. And trust me, like God can break any addiction or any stronghold. If you reach exactly, you have to be willing. You have to have a heart that's like, okay, God, I trust you. I know you can do this. Like, I know your powers are way stronger than.
Put that tree up. Yeah.
I'm gonna start heading down.
Oh, he's down below. Dead. Knocked. Yep, head down.
Nice. Game's over. Is he still in that box or what?
I don't know. They're in that wood. Oh, look at
yeah,
that.
he
You definitely
revived
got him up. They're low. Oh, good shots. We got height. He's one shot on me.
You win this. That kid's white down there, so you win this.
Yep.
Just don't do anything fancy, just win the game.
Ooh.
Oh. He's white, so one shotgun and he's done.
What a guy. GG's. What'd you say? Just ask a question. Yeah.
I just asked how you been doing with secular music. Have you cut it out, or do you keep listening to it?
This is what happened. So yeah. So you know, I did cut it out. I did cut it out completely.
You did.
Probably like almost a year ago. Like last. I don't know how long ago it was, but I cut it out. I was listening to just Christian rap and Christian music, and you know,
I can advocate for that.
Yeah, it was good. You know, it just kind of encouraged me more, strengthened my spirit more. You know, obviously helped me to like. It really didn't like keep me more positive than usual, because like, you know, the music I listened to didn't really like make me depressed or anything. I mean, some of it did. Some of the heartbreak, you know, Drake music made me think about, you know, certain girl stuff. But you know, overall it's just like it was better. It was nice. And of course it was worship music, so I was worshiping the Lord. But over time it just kind of got a little stale. You know, it kind of got boring.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And I was like, dude, like, this kind of sucks. Like, it just sucks just listening to the same song, because it's such a small category of Christian music. You can only have so much, you know. One shot. Yeah. But they're done. So yeah, there's not a lot of Christian music out there. So there's only so much I can have on my playlist, and over time I just like was listening to the same music over and over again. And so I reevaluated. I was like, all right, why am I cutting out of secular music? Like, does secular music really have a big impact on me and my relationship with Christ? Or like, you know, am I good to like bring it back and maybe just like see what happens? And so I made a decision to bring back secular music, but to keep, obviously I kept my Christian music. I kept my Christian music on my playlist, and I just made 2 separate playlists for just rap and like late night music, drive, chiller music. They're all secular music. And this time, however, instead of just being regular secular music, I made it everything clean. So now I listen to Christian music, but I also listen to secular music. However, it's all clean rap and music. Everything I listen to is clean. So
let me pick your brain.
Yeah.
I'm not convicting. Try not, because I still listen to secular music. I deleted all my playlists, but I still catch myself looking at secular music all the time. Okay, so I was with Pastor Mark, and we were driving home, and I was just playing old rap, rap that he knew. And so it was all clean rap, but he told me like later on, he was like, dude, as you listen to that music, like obviously it was clean and they weren't swearing, but in my head I was saying those swears. Like I wasn't meaning to, but I was saying them just because I had known the songs, and obviously I'm not going to say it out loud, but still I was saying in my head. And he's like, and that's why I can't even listen to clean music. Like, and obviously we have our own personal convictions. So like, if you don't feel that secular music leans you one way, then that's not. I'm not trying to tell you need to cut it out. I'm just I'm asking, what do you think about that?
Okay, so that's actually very interesting. That's, for me, that doesn't happen. Like in my head, at least. Now, sometimes when I'm singing out loud, low key, no, I catch myself. Like I'll be singing, and sometimes usually I do good. I don't say the words, but since like some of the songs that I have like written in my heart, like I memorized, I low key be singing along, and all of a sudden I swear, and then I cover my mouth, and I'm like, oh shoot, I was like, whoops, I just said that by accident, my bad, and then I just keep going. But like sometimes I do slip up when I'm singing it out loud. That's the danger for me. Singing it out loud is the danger for me.
Oh,
now, like, just listen to it, it's fine. But like sometimes, like when I'm singing along and I'm getting hyped, and it does slip out. But that's very interesting. But for me, this is why I switched back to secular music. So like, the thing is with no secular music, right? I was starting to just not listen to music at all. Like that's how boring it was getting.
It's bad, bro.
I just stopped listening to music in general because I was like, dude, like this, it's so dry. Like I have nothing. It's actually crazy. Adding the secular music back on my playlist gave my Christian music more value. So now it's not even boring anymore to hear my Christian music, because like, after a while, like I'm listening to all the secular music, I'm like, all right, let me put a Christian playlist on, and it's like totally fresh. Like it's it's like a refresher, because that's not the only thing I'm listening to. So I think, for me, it actually helps to have a variety of secular music and Christian music, because it doesn't just make the Christian music stale, and it totally revives it in a way. It's really strange, but it helps me listen to it more and like worship better and then listen to it more. Yeah. Because I have like the variety to keep me, entertained on both sides. 100%. So I think it actually makes my Christian music better, to be honest.
That's fire. Now another thing, obviously, you've been home, so you've had a lot of time to yourself. You're reading your Bible daily.
Yeah.
You're talking to God every single day. What would you say, since you've obviously hung out with your friends a couple times?
Yeah.
What would you say the difference? Because obviously most of us here that are watching, or me in general, I don't know if I want to speak for the crowd, but I would say it's easy to be with God and easy to read our Bible every single day when there's no one around and there's no one inflicting us or making us, I wouldn't say making us do stuff, but peer pressuring us or swaying us one way or the other.
Yeah, maybe just like making us, making you feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. How would you say you've dealt with it since going and hanging out with your non-Christian friends? Like, have you seen any change, or do you just go back to your regular ways when you're hanging out? Like, what would you say?
I'm getting shot at the top of the hill.
Okay,
that's a really good question. Yeah, come back.
Let me just restart the question.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're home. How would you say it's been, or some advice you could give to us about, like, just how you can stay strong-minded, how you can stay an influence to kids around that don't know God, or that have a relationship with God, but, they're not strong?
So for me, earlier when you said, like, kind of like, are you still yourself, or, do you change around your friends, and then, when you're at home or, at church, you're acting differently. For me, I just keep it a buck. Like, I'm always I just act myself. When around my friends, first of all, number one, my friends know I'm Christian. And I actually, I'm always like talking to them about God and, preaching the gospel, and just talking to them about God in general, like every time, I'm with them. And, they know that. And I just like, for me, peer pressure and, like wanting to fit in, if you have friends around you, in your circle, causes you to feel like you're not fitting in and you need to like act like someone you're not just to like have a good time or like, you know, be accepted by them, if that's how your friends are, you just have to get a new friend group. You need to see like different people who like you for who you are and like not force you to change or feel like you have to change and be someone else or, you know, follow their ways, you know, especially as a Christian. Definitely you gotta deny, you know, you gotta deny yourself and pick up your cross, and you know, you don't really follow the world, you know, and whatever they're doing, you know, like they're not Christians, so they don't know any better. So you kind of gotta look at it like they don't know any better. They're doing this stuff. You know, you are the one, you know, that knows, you know, what you should be doing and how it should be done under, you know, what God says. So you should honestly really be that role model figure in that group. Honestly, that's how I see it. I'm a role model to them, you know, because
There's just Jello walking around, bro. Do I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up. It's like Shield. You can carry it. Yeah, so basically, I just see myself as a role model. You know, try not to be like more as like influenced by the people around you and more like the influencer. You know, especially as a Christian. You know, as like in this world, you know, the devil's gonna try to find ways to like turn you away from God. You really gotta just, you know, keep the armor of God.
Let's get on this. Let's get on this.
Yeah, and if you know, the people you hang around cause you to you know, change and be someone who you're not, you know, at home or at church, you know, and you're going against, you know, God's ways that he wants you to be, you know, those aren't people to hang around. Now, you know, Jesus sat with sinners, you know, ate with sinners, so you could, you know, guide them from afar, but if they're causing you to like, you know, switch up and change and do bad things, you know, you shouldn't really let that happen.
What are you getting shot at?
I'm getting destroyed right now, yeah.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Finally. Oh yeah, what were you saying?
There's so many people in your life that you're gonna encounter that you think are your friends, but at the end of the day, if they're not bettering you and not making you closer to Jesus, then it's honestly not even worth keeping them around. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. 13. Crack that kid, laser.
Dude, you are destroying these kids.
You teleport on top. That.
Oh my, just got beat, no way.
He's trying to.
Sing, sing, sing!
Trying to sword me, bro.
Sing, sing, sing! Sing, sing, sing!
Dude, holy crap!
I wasted like 700 mats on that kid.
Anyway, again, that's my take on like the peer pressure, like how to be, you know, yourself and keep your, you know, your
who you are as a person.
Yeah. I forgot the
beliefs,
word for it.
Christian beliefs and morals and all that jazz. I would just say like you gotta ask God, like if people around you are not making you better and you know that and you want a change, you gotta first of all separate yourself. Second of all, ask God. Be like, God, I need some good friends. I need some Christian friends that will keep me accountable, that will hold me to a better standard, that won't inflict how I am and won't change who I am as a person. And I promise you, God will answer the prayers. And it just takes time and obeying God, and everything will happen. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Yep.
Right now. Oh, good person landing there.
Idiot. Whoa, his teammate. One shot. Dead.
Okay, go. Oh, that's clutch. That's clutch.
Oh, I have no mats.
Over here.
Yeah. You have no mats. Dead, knocked. Dead.
Oh, one here, one left.
Oh,
no,
one
it's two
shot.
left, it's two left. Damn it,
No.
I saw. Oh my gosh. Shockwave.
Oh my god!
You're insane.
No, I did not just clutch that.
18 kills.